Alright, this is the fifth video we'll be doing on calculus differentiation. And this is the fifth class also. So before we commence, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Now today we are done with, in our previous class we did chain rule. We have done chain rule, we have done chain rule of what trig functions, that is differentiation of trig function and all that. Now today we are just going to be looking at product rule shortly. It's almost similar, so I won't really give much examples. Alright, so if you have y equals to uv, where u and v have some functions of x, then dy dx, that means differentiation of this function, should give us what? U dv dx plus v du dx. I remember I gave you this formula in a previous video, and you can also rewrite this as what? Since addition is commutative, I can decide to interchange it. That is 2 plus 1 is same thing as 1 plus 2. I can decide to interchange that. I write dv du. I can write v du dx plus u dv dx. And also, this thing is simple as this one is simple as u v prime plus v u prime. Ticket now, or v u prime plus u v prime. Ticket now. All those things, they are still the same thing, and this is the formula for product rule. Are we there now? Now let's solve some questions. Now, product rule, how do you know that you are going to apply product rule for a certain question? Now, for you to know the question to apply product rule is very simple. Now, when you find a question whereby it is in the form of product, that is just like this one, two functions are being multiplied together, like product like this, then automatically you know that you are using what? Product rule. Are we there now? Two functions being multiplied together, you are used product. Look at this one, t square, and t is the function we are trying to differentiate here. Can you see now? So this is a function multiplying t square again, to get now, and that means you are using product rule. Are you there now? Now, how do we use product? Let's quickly solve through quickly. If y equals, another example now, if y equals to this, you say that this function is multiplying this function. You can say that let u be equals to this, just like this uv. Let u be equals to this and v be equals to this. That's u equals to this, v equals to this. That is, now for us to use this formula, we already have our u and v like that, but we need the v dx and we need the u dx. Now that is, we can differentiate this one to get the u dx. Now for the u dx, differentiation of this one give me what? 6 times 3, 18, x raised to the power 5. This one give me what? 0. And differentiation of this, the v dx, give me what? Differentiation of x raised to the power 4 give me 4, come down here, 4 x raised to the power 3. Differentiation of that will give me what? 0. So we have gotten the u dx, we have gotten the v dx, we have u and v. So the next thing, just to apply the formula. So you have dy dx equals to v u prime plus u v prime is the formula. Then you can see that now input the values. All you have to do is just input the values. Now if your dy dx equals to this formula, which is the formula for product rule, then input your values now. So you have, what's your v? Your v is equals to what? This. U prime equals to this, abi? So v is this, u prime is what? That's times u prime is what? U prime is the u dx, and that is 18x raised to the power 5 plus u is what? This, times v prime is what? The v dx, which is 4x raised to the power 3. So from here I can have it as this, as what? This. I can decide to stop here and I start to further more by opening the bracket. So whichever way you do it is still correct. Alright, so another question. If you have y equals to x sine 2x, this is a function x multiplying another function sine 2x. So how do you do it? We'll use product rule. That means let u be equals to x and let v be equals to sine 2x. Now, so u prime is same thing as what? Division of x give me 1, and v prime is same thing as division of this will give me what? 2 cos 2x. And how do we get that? From our chain rule. We recall that what? How to differentiate. So first into using shortcuts, differentiation of 2x give me 2, differentiation of sine you give me cos, and you have 2x. Now, so from chain rule, that's why you need previous knowledge to continue with this course. Now since you have all the parameters needed, so just input it in your formula. Then now to input it in your formula, the formula is y prime equals to v u prime plus u v prime. That is, now to input in your formula, your v is what, sine 2x, your u prime is what, 1, that's times 1, plus u is what, x, abi, and v prime is what, 2 cos 2x. So when you multiply them together, you have what, sine 2x, multiply this one together, you have what, 2, that's 2 times x, that's 2x cos 2x, ideal, and which will give us your final answer for y prime. Now also, I will let you try this on your own. That please find dy dt, differentiate y with respect to t. Now this will be your u and this will be your v. So differentiate, find u prime and find v prime, then input in the formula and get your final answer. So this comes to the end of our video. Make sure you like, subscribe and share this video. I'll see you in the next class.